We're really thrilled that we were able to work with the agency and that Fenfluramine is no longer scheduled. Really, put in a simple way, when we think about the experience that the end user is having, be it the caregiver in the family who's taking care of someone or the clinician himself, descheduling the product allows access a little bit easier from a prescribing perspective for numbers of refills, things of that nature. Again, so we think about that experience that the person who's using the product and the family who's using the product is having. We think it makes it easier, and there's enough complexity in those individuals' lives. If we could do one thing to make it simpler, it would be a good thing. So again, really thrilled that the agency was aligned and we were able to move forward with that. I think what you see from the clinical trial perspective and a hypothesis perspective, right? I think this is a true example of things that we're seeing in the market and people having the curiosity to try to understand what aspects of the underlying condition could be addressed through fenfluramine, right? This is certainly a program that had some tenacity and curiosity associated with it. And what you're seeing is it does, and could it be because of the underlying mechanism that you mentioned? It's quite possible. But we do see profound and dramatic effects in the Dravet syndrome population, so much so that guidance was provided and developed very near launch and saying this should be a foundational therapy for patients living with Dravet syndrome. And we see similar and robust efficacy in the Lennox-Gastaut community as well, too. And to your point, it's a part of the underlying condition in that hypothesis. And in LGS, what is really interesting is the patient population that was studied essentially was refractory to all of the available current medications. They had tried and failed anything that was on the market. So when we look at a population that's unfortunately experienced that type of treatment journey, right, where nothing is really working for them, and many things have failed, to be able to come in at that point in the treatment algorithm, have a product like fenfluramine and see the effects, especially in the generalized tonic-clonic seizure area, was and has been pretty profound. So it's again, it's exciting to see it on the market and to hear the stories from patients and families who are currently experiencing Fintepla for Dravet and LGS.